If you don't drink water, you're cutting your life short and you're getting yourself sicker every single day. Hello, my friends. Imagine that every single day you can either have one more day removed from your life or one more day added. Or you can actually lose more than one day of your life per day of living. How? Because when you do something on a regularly, those habits that you have may cut into your longevity and actually deprive you for more than one day of life that you lost anyways. We all do. Why? We talk about water today. Why water? Because the 70% of our body is water. So imagine that 70% of your health problems, health concerns, health issues determine on what do you drink. Now, many people say, I don't like the taste of the water. I drink water with mineralized water, sprinkled water, sweet waters, whatever. You're drinking stuff, or you're drinking tea, coffee, juice, and whatever else. All those liquids I just mentioned, besides plain water, water that has no taste, no smell, that's plain water. Everything else for your body is nothing else as food. And from that food, your body will extract the water, remove the extras, and then will consume the water for your 70% that you need for your daily activities. But guess what's going to happen? That process of extraction water or separating water from the other stuff will take energy from you. So you drink tea to get energy, and you're actually losing energy. You drink coffee to get energy. You're not only losing water because coffee makes you to go pee more, but it also takes the energy from you to separate the water from coffee. You drink sweetened beverages or sodas, oh, you just killing yourself. But if you like it, go ahead. Stop giving it to your children though, because I haven't seen one person who gives soda to their pets, but they happy to give it to their children. So you think the child's health is less important than your pet's health? Anyways, just a question. Now, let's talk about water and why water is so important. Besides it's 70% of our body has only two needs. And actually, it's not our body, our cells have only two needs. Get nutrients in, get garbage out. Guess what? Water is the transport. It delivers nutrients into your cell. It removes garbage out. Make it even worse, water delivers oxygen to your cells and gets CO2 out. So if the oxygen doesn't get to your cell, you die. If the building materials and energy, the food, doesn't get to your cell, you starve first, meaning you create sick cells create you sicker and older, and then you still die. And if you don't get garbage out, just imagine you live in a house and you never take garbage out. What's going to happen? Eventually you will not be able to even move around the house. It will smell like and look like even worse. So you don't want to even imagine that. Why do you think stuff in your body should stay there? It shouldn't. It has to be removed. And if you don't drink enough water, it accumulates. It smells, it rottens, and it all stays in your body. And whatever stays in your body affects your body inside and out. It affects your mind, it affects your digestion, it affects your the energy, the mood, and also it shows up on your skin, on your hair, on your nails. All your outside of the body is direct reflection of what's inside of you. So, I hope I was able to show you that drinking water is important. And it's not any kind of water, it's a clean, pure water. But now let's talk about the quality, because let's stop on the quantity first. Again, somebody says, oh, I know I have to drink 8 cups of water per day, but this cannot be universal. For a person who weighs 100 pounds and for a person who weighs 300 pounds, 8 glasses of water cannot be enough. I mean, maybe for 100 is good, but for 300, way too little. So we need to make sure that everybody understands that you have your own amount of water that you need to drink per day, and this measured only by your body size and your lifestyle. So let me give it to you. You need to measure your water intake per day as 1/2 ounce per pound of your weight. If you have a normal lifestyle, if you don't exercise too much, if you live in normal temperatures, But if you're working out, if you working in a hot environment, or if you're outside a lot and it's still summer out, wherever you are, it's actually pretty cold here in New York. If that's the case, you have to actually bump it up to 3/4 of an ounce per pound of your weight, just to make sure that your body replenishes the water that it's using for daily needs. And if you drink less than that, then here's what's going to happen. Your body dehydrates, and dehydration means aging. Look at the fresh fruit and look at the dry fruit. It's the same thing with our body. Look at the young baby and look at the older person. They drying out. So if you don't want to age earlier, if you don't want to get sicker earlier, stay hydrated. And if you're not at that limit yet, don't jump to it right away. Take your time. Start gradually, increase your daily intake until you get to your necessary daily intake amount. Let me drink some of my daily intake, because it takes time, and when you're talking, you're actually losing water. And now let's talk about quality of water, because not all waters are equal. I hear a lot of times people saying all this stuff about alkaline water is BS. It's a marketing gimmick, nothing about it. But at the same time, I hear the same people saying, but hydrogen water is so good for you. And I always have a question. Guys, how is one water not good and nonsense and the other good? Just a question. Think about it. Hydrogen is a small molecule. You open the bottle of your water, the hydrogen goes out right away. Really? Yes, think about it. It's small molecule. Now, the alkalinity is the same thing. If you put it in your bottle and you open the bottle, oxygen comes from outside in and loses the alkaline charge indication of the water, quality of the water. So you have to keep the water shut. Now, we all know that natural life waters cannot be bottled in for a long time. Otherwise, nobody would be going to places like Truskavets in Ukraine, where you only can drink water at the place, at the source, and you cannot even take it from the source to your hotel, because by the time you get there, the healing qualities of water are gone. So when people are saying, oh, I put the water bottle, the high quality, healthy, original, natural waters in the bottle and I sell it, say thank you, but don't spend your money on that water. It cannot be natural, cannot be live, cannot sit in the bottle for months. What we offer to people, and that's what I've been drinking for the last 7 years, and what completely changed my life from 7 years ago, when I lived with regular headaches, with stomach problems, with knee problems, back problems, with constant fatigue, to today, when I am always energized. When I wake up in the morning, I exercise, I drink water, I do my work, I do my business, I spend time with my family and my children, and I always energize. I forgot about headaches. I count them. In the last 7 years, I had 6. I don't go to see doctor for my stomach problems any longer, because I don't feel the problems with my stomach any longer. My knees, my back are feeling wonderful. And all of this is the part of this is drinking quality water. So what do? We offer people to drink mineralized, structured, alkaline, negatively charged water. How to do it? You can do it anywhere in the world when you have with you our pocket water filters from Okinawa, Japan. Why Okinawa, Japan? Very simple. It's one of the 6 blue spots on the planet Earth where people live longest. And when the researchers take a look at this phenomenon, why even Okinawan live longer than many other populations in the planet Earth, they said one of the things, not the only, one of the things that contributes to their health is the quality of water they drink. The whole Okinawan island is built on the coral reefs, and the coral that grows in Okinawa is unique. It doesn't grow anywhere else in the world, so don't try to go and get corals here in the United States or wherever you are and expect that they will give you the same results as these corals from Okinawa does, because that type of coral that grows in Okinawa most closely resembles the structure of our bones. So it has natural magnesium, natural calcium, and many other trace minerals in its structure. So when we put this coral in the water, in our bottle, and it looks like a little tea bag swimming in my bottle here. When we do that, the coral emits the minerals into my water. And all I have to do is just replace this water with the clean water when I'm done with my bottle. And the water becomes slightly mineralized. It gets calcium, magnesium, potassium, and about 70 other trace minerals. It also structures the water. There was research done in Slovenia in the Water Institute where they actually researched the effect on the water by different things, including this coral sent from Okinawa, and they said it really structures the water, gets it back to its natural state when it comes from nature. Why is it so important? Because if the water goes through filtration, through bottling, the structure of the water is destroyed by those processes, and before that water can get into your cell, it has to get structured again. And guess what's happening while this process is going on? Your body retains the water. You use the energy for structuring, and you're not getting the process done. The transportation system is broken. Nutrients don't get to your cells. Garbage is not removed out. So it's very important that you get the high quality structured water, and this coral does that. Now, alkalinity, we already spoke about it. Whether you believe it or not, I'll give you a couple things to think about, but alkaline indicators of our water is about 8 or 9 on pH scale from 1 to 14, and our blood is about 743. So we need to have something a little bit slightly alkaline in our daily intake to neutralize all the acidity that comes to our body with coffee, tea, meat, all the sweets we take, and a lot of stuff that we have in our on our plate today actually unfortunately is acidic, so they take away our health, because everything acidic is actually not good for us. Now, that said, if you don't drink alkaline water, you're still not dying from stress, and you will say, why not? Because our body is very smart. And what our body does, it takes calcium, magnesium from our body, from bones and the muscles, to neutralize the acidity, and we still stay alive. Bones and muscles are not as important for our life as the blood, the brain, and the heart. So our body takes care first of the most important parts of our body and takes care of the other parts later. That's why we usually lose hair first, because we don't need it. For survival, our ancestors needed it because it was cold and they didn't have clothing or heating, but for us it's no problem. So our body takes calcium from our bones, magnesium from our muscles, and neutralizes the acidity. So it works naturally. It's no problem, except for we are getting weaker muscles as we age, and we're getting more fragile bones as we age, and we don't know why. The answer is this. The body takes those minerals to neutralize acidity and to save us from premature death. So why waiting to fall apart when you can actually drink alkaline water every single day, no matter where you are? It's very simple to take it on your airplane, car, or bus, or train, and have it with you at all times. That's what I do, traveling the world. You see the map behind with countries that I visited. Everywhere I went, I had this coral mine with me. This water that helps me to stay energized, to help me to stay healthy and stay young. So the other thing is mineralized, structured, negative charge. What is negative charge? Negative charge is actually the sign of energy. Everything that, any liquids that you have inside of our body is negatively charged. Everything that take from outside, except for a couple juices, have positive charge. What does it mean? Same thing. Water has to adjust that charge before it gets into your system. And because of that adjustment, it's loss of your energy. One of my clients, when he started drinking just this water, he said, Roman, why do I feel that there is something that gives me more energy? And I said, it's not that you're losing the energy or you getting energy from this water. You're actually not losing the energy for processing the other water you used to drink. So you're actually conserving your energy for the other good uses. And that's the beauty of it. So let's sum it up. Why do we need to drink water? Very simple. It's transport that delivers nutrients to our cells, including oxygen, and removes garbage out. If we don't have proper transportation system, our cells cannot be regenerating and giving us healthier cells. Healthy cells build healthy tissues build healthy organs, and healthy organs build healthy systems, and healthy systems is result in healthy body. Now, once we understand why we need to drink water, we need to understand how much water we need to drink, and we need to drink at least half an ounce per pound of your weight. If you live in normal conditions, if you're not working hard, if you're not exercising a lot, if you're not in a hot climate. If you are in high climate, exercising or working out a lot, guess what? You have to bump it up to 3/4 of the ounce per pound of your weight. Now we're done with the amount. What about the quality? The quality of the water, it has to be clean. That's clear and understood, and I hope nobody drinks from puddles any longer. It has to be structured, so it gets to your cell easier and doesn't have to spend time being structured by your body. It has to be mineralized, it has to have natural minerals inside of it that comes from nature, not from some kind of machines or technologies. And this stuff that is in my pocket is natural, comes from nature. It has to be slightly alkaline. Why so? Because it will help you to keep the calcium, magnesium where it belongs in your body, while still neutralizing all the acidity that comes to you from outside the world, drinks and food. And it has to be negatively charged to give you more energy. And today, everybody needs more energy. I attend many meetings in the morning, people saying, "Oh, I cannot wake up. This is my third cup of coffee." Listen, if you have to wake up with the third cup of coffee, that's already a sign that your body is under stress and your body is lacking energy, and you should have energy just from drinking water. That's what I start my day with, a glass of warm water. It's alkaline. It also has some potassium in it. I add extra. That's for another day. And once you have all of this, drink water in the proper amount of a proper quality. You will not believe how your body will change, how you will have more energy, how you will forget about lots of your health problems, including digestion, skin, energy, sleep, mood, and many other things. And again, this is just first step, but this is the most important step, because if you don't take this one, and you start taking supplements and you start cleansing your body. By the way, how can you cleanse your body if you don't drink water? Try to wash your car with a dry sponge. Try to clean your house without water. Try to do dishes without water, or maybe use soda for that. I don't think you will be. So you have to drink water. Period. End of story. If you want to be healthy, if you want to live longer, this is the number one biohack that you have to put into your life. Drink proper amount of water of proper quality. How to get it, how to use it, reach out to me and I will be more than happy to help you. One more little trick I'll give you right now. When you wake up, the first thing that you have to put in your body is warm water. Whether it's going to be alkaline with our products or something else, I don't care. Do it for your own sake. Forget about coffee. You do not need coffee to wake up. Same as your body doesn't need Tylenol if you feel pain. Pain is signal that something is wrong. I heard this and I want to share it with you today because it just bugs me. If you step on a nail, which one would you prefer? Take a Tylenol and stay on the nail, or take your foot off the nail? So if you are in pain, if you have health issues, but you're still not drinking water, guess what? You're staying on that nail and taking Tylenol. So stop taking Tylenol, take your foot off the nail and start taking care of your health. Be well, my friends.